Markets are down about 91 odd points, 7,746, 7,725, which is the day's low. And I just want to point out it has been the 2-year low for the market, or the 2-year support that markets have always taken. 7,725. That's been a 2-year straight. At that level, you've seen support coming in, and today is no different. We are up about 20 points from the day's lowest point. Cabinet briefing, you just heard Piyush Goyal over there. The key takeaway is 10% divestment in Coal India. Coal India was earlier the only stock that was there in green. Right now, it's lost or it's off the day's high, but still particularly looking into green. Right now, markets are not looking that great. Even the mid-cap, small-cap index, which was looking in strong till yesterday, have actually really sold off. So the small-cap index down 0.5%, mid-cap index down about 0.4%, Nifty Junior or Nifty Next 50 now down about 0.3%. Yes, the losses are lower than the broader markets, but the main large-cap names, but still, it's not looking that good. Hindalco down 5%, Infosys down 4%, Tata Steel down close to 3%. So big losses coming in on the metals pack. Infosys, of course, ADR was down 5% yesterday, and this is being reflected by the main share today as well. ICICI close to 260, Vedanta down about 2.8, PNB down about 2.5, 137.2 for PNB. Volumes on PNB are very high. One name among the PSU that has seen some action of late. SBI down about 2.5, Bank of Baroda down 2.3, Dr. Reddy's down about 2.5 odd percent, 3,369 for Dr. Reddy's. Very, very big losses coming in for the large cap names. Even the mid cap names, just would highlight a few of them before we go to our next guest. So the mid cap names, Hindustan Zinc is down 4, EID Parry is down 5, Take Solutions is down 4. Godfrey Philip was one of the top gainers yesterday. Today is on the lower side. So Take Solution is down 4.5. Infinite Computer is down 4. And a lot of other names are significantly off their day's highest point. So not looking in that great. Ruchit Jain from Angel Broking is now joining in. Good afternoon, Ruchit. Really been a long before we spoke to you. Your view on Nifty, 7,725, a 2-year support. You think that's the key level to watch?
Yeah, good afternoon, Pankaj. Well, probably there are a couple of things to watch in Nifty, how it has moved in last few days. The broader trend is clearly down, as we can even see on the weekly charts that the low top, low bottom formation still continues for the index. And what you've seen in last 2 days that when Nifty, in spite of giving us pullback from its support zone of 7,700, the pullback has not been led by any of the large cap stocks. If you just observe the 150 points pullback which we saw in last 2 days, except ITC, none of the large cap stocks have shown any positive development on the charts or have moved much higher on the in last couple of days. So this pullback rally was just a dead cat bounce, and which was clearly wherein mid caps and the small caps participated, and wherein and in any situation where there is no participation from large cap stocks, you cannot expect that the trend would reverse soon. So any kind of rally has to be led by the large cap stocks for any up move. So I think this downtrend would still continue. Yes, 7690, 7700 continues to be a crucial support for the Nifty for short-term traders. But we believe that this support sooner or later will get breached, and we would again see Nifty heading towards the lows of 7540, 7550, which we had seen couple of months back.
Right. What was the low? 7540, the earlier low that we saw this year.
Yeah, 7540 in Nifty spot was the low, and I think that Nifty should again retest those levels. The once 7690 support is breached, then I don't think it would take much time for Nifty to reach those levels.
Right. Overall, what would be your view as far as 7540 is concerned? You think that is the space where some support is expected, or you believe that even that should be broken in this leg?
So as of now, I don't have any such view that support would be breached in the next leg. Probably I think that's a good support level which could be hold on. But I won't anticipate at this level that some kind of aggressive buying should be done over there. We will wait for some positive developments on the large cap stocks. If we see any around 7500, 7540 range, if any positive development comes on large cap stocks, then only one should look to go for some go for some any sort of buying. But right now, I think for short-term traders, the trend is clearly down. One should not think of doing any kind of bottom fishing rather than any kind of pullbacks what we had seen in last couple of days. These are just an opportunities to again create short positions at higher level.
Right, but again, on such a day, you should not create short positions. Markets can give you a chance. They can see a bounce. That's the time to go short.
Markets did give a chance actually. If we see that yesterday, day before yesterday, the low was 7,700, and again yesterday the high was closing was around 7,840, 7,850. So probably markets are giving a chance at higher levels. We have seen a pullback of 150 points in just couple of days in Nifty. So probably chances are there at higher levels. It's just one should use these as opportunity to create short positions. And even at current levels, I think you may not get a favorable risk reward in index. But if you see stock specific moves, then I think stock specific there are many opportunities to create short positions at even at current levels. If you see, as I just spoke, that large cap stocks have not shown any pullback rallies, and now when the markets are going down, in fact large cap stocks are participating on the down move. So probably if not in index, there are stock specific good opportunities to create short positions now also, wherein we think that at around lower levels of 7040, 7550, they may give till those levels they may give a good they may show decent returns on the short side.
Right, which are those names?
Well, we are recommending some shorts in the banking space. We have seen that in recent past, even on the up moves or on the down moves, Bank Nifty or the banking stocks have been leaders. So probably the Bank Nifty after pullback after this recent pullback is again showing some negative signs. So I think banking stocks would head lower in coming days. So Yes Bank is one of the stock which is showing signs of breach down of its rising trendline support. It has not participated on the downside in the recent fall. In the last 15-20 days when markets have corrected, we have not seen any major correction in Yes Bank, but now it is showing signs of initial breakdown. So probably I think on the lower side we have some aggressive targets of 688 in Yes Bank. So one can create short positions in Yes Bank at current levels. Even in PSU space, Bank of Baroda is giving a good opportunity to create short positions over here. The stock had given a decent bounce after the results from its support level of 140, and it has now retraced about 50% of this entire previous corrective move, and now again showing signs of resumption of the downtrend. So probably these are the banking names. Apart from banking, I think even capital goods stocks such as L&T, BHEL, even they are not showing any signs of pullback. So probably I think these are the large cap names, some of the large cap names where we are recommending creating short positions to our clients.
Right, but the best names seem to be PNB and Yes Bank from the banking pack. Despite the losses that we have seen on PNB as well as Yes Bank, recently has seen some correction.
Yeah, Yes Bank and Bank of Baroda is the other name which I took. So PNB actually is a bit stronger, so we are not recommending shorts in PNB. But Bank of Baroda is the other name apart from Yes Bank which we are suggesting to go short on.
Right, Ruchit, we'll take a quick break. Just stay on with us. We'll come back. We'll discuss some more names like BHEL, L&T. All have been interesting in the past few days. $96 points down for the Nifty and looking very, very weak. 7,742. Really not recovering. Of course, 10 points off the day's low, but it's really nothing when you compare the sort of fall or the sort of losses that we've had. It's not only India that's losing out, but of course, because India is one of the key overweight markets, you may actually see a lot of redemption pressure coming in from India. We were talking to Ruchit Jain from Angel Broking. He's still with us. Ruchit, what's your view as far as largely Infosys is concerned? 3-4 days, it has continuously led the market on the lower side. You think more downside is possible on Infosys?
If you observe this long-term weekly charts of Infosys, then I think in the last couple of years, the stock has continuously formed this high top high bottom formation. And what has been observed that on every time when correction comes in this stock, the stock takes support around the 89 weekly exponential moving average. So if we just observe this exponential moving average of 89 weeks, then the support is coming around 980 to 990 range. So I think the correction would continue a bit further from current levels, and from 980 990 we may see again support coming in over there. So probably those who are holding the shorts or in the stock should still continue to hold around 980 990. They should cover their short positions where the stock might take good support.
But as of now, there is no incremental shorting activity recommended, right?
Yeah, incremental shorting won't be recommended over here because what I'm talking about 990, that's not much far from current levels. And if I just create fresh shorts over here, then the stop loss would be bigger than what the downside target is. So probably there's no favorable risk reward ratio over here for fresh shorts. But it's just that already those who have created any selling position at higher levels, they should continue to hold.
Right. What will be your view on Coal India? We just heard the Power Secretary talking about, the Power Minister talking about the 10% divestment that Cabinet has approved.
Well, Coal India last couple of months has been trading in a narrow range. Technically speaking, there is no direction in this stock. On the high side, 345, 350 is the major resistance. So unless this resistance zone is crossed, I don't think the stock will show any major upside from current levels. So probably I'm not much bullish on this stock from near-term perspective. It's only if the stock goes above 350 and starts forming any sort of higher top, higher bottom formation, then only one should look to adding the stock again to their trading position. Till then, I think one should clearly stay away. The stock has already corrected and it's consolidation, so it's not a shorting opportunity also. So rather short-term traders should, there's no much favorable trade for them. They should stay away. Only if the stock crosses 350, then it could resume the uptrend.
Right. What will be your view on IOC? That's one name which is in green when markets are down 100 odd points, and it's a big name.
So if we speak about all the OMCs, IOC, BPCL, HPCL, probably in last couple of months they have been consolidating, and more or less they move in the opposite direction to what the crude oil moves. Now we have not seen any kind of strength in the crude oil, except that they have now again reached towards the previous support zones. So I think till this crude oil remains on the lower side, till they continue to go down, these stocks would continue to remain sideways or trade with positive biasness. Although HPCL is one of among these specs is not showing a great up move from current levels, but IOC and BPCL can continue to consolidate in a narrow range. If we talk about the support and resistance technically, then 415 is the resistance level for IOC and 380-85 is the support zone. So what one can, if anyone wants to take a trading bet, then one can play with the range. If the stock comes to the lower end of the range, then one can look to buy at lower levels around 385, and if it comes to a higher end of the range around 415, one can again look to book profits or exit from the longs over there.
Ruchit, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Always a pleasure talking to you, and hope to see you again soon this time around, and not the long break that you took versus when we last chatted. That was Ruchit Sharma. Really, after a long time, we spoke to him. We are taking a quick break. Coming back in two markets, not taking any respite, still down about